Hi guys, I'm Sheila, and this week for our reading, we learned about differentiated instruction. So, in differentiated instruction, there's four categories or four subcategories, and these are just the different ways that students are able to learn and to show their knowledge on the material. So, there's content, process, product, and effect. And in the reading, we were given an example of how a science teacher would include all these different instructional methods and learning methods within their science lesson plan. So they would present it as a menu. So first it would be an appetizer, and the appetizer everyone has to do. And then the entree, they get to select. They get different options and they get to select one of the options. And then on the side dish, they're gonna select once again they have different options, but they're gonna select the least option, the option that they kind of don't really want to do the most. And I think that provides them a little bit of a challenge and also helps them get out a little bit of their comfort zone and see if they learn any other different ways that maybe they didn't know. And then finally, it's going to be dessert, which is considered extra credit. And this is going to be optional for the students. And then for effect, we learned that it's the learning environment that you create in your classroom. So, a good way to create a safe and welcoming learning environment would be by providing materials that reflect a variety of cultures and home settings. And we read this on page 3. And I want to teach art, and I think that art is one of the subjects that I feel is very, very, very flexible, especially when it comes to differentiated instruction, because art isn't just about creating art. It's also being able to read it, being able to write about it, being able to discuss it, because art prompts conversation. And so, they could talk to one other person about it, whether it's about their sketches, their sketch ideas, or if we're analyzing an artwork, they could talk about that with the person next to them. They could pair up, or they could talk in their small groups, or we could come together as a whole. Or if they just want to think about it on their own and really analyze it on their own, then they're welcome to do that as well. And we're always going to be creating projects in class, but I'll also give for plenty opportunities for the students to be able to do oral presentations on artwork or work that they've created, to write about it, to use videos and photos, to use graphic organizers, all that type of stuff. And I'm always going to be pushing for my classroom to be a safe environment and an environment where students feel welcomed and they're able to express themselves freely, because I think that's really important. If they're not feeling safe in your classroom, then they're not going to be able to learn. And one question that I'm going to leave you guys all with is, in the discussion, we can see this picture that the professor put, and in product, we see that right under it, it's videos and photos, or videos or photos, writing, oral presentation, graphic organizers, and projects. So as a student in whichever type of class, which do you see that you gravitate towards more? So say the professor that you choose from this list, which one do you tend to gravitate towards more when you want to show that you know the material in the class? Thank you.